this is probably as good as it gets in National League Speedway.
We're joined in the pits by the Leicester Lion Cubs team manager, Dave Howard. Nice to see you, Dave. Welcome to the island. First time, I think, isn't it?
Yes, as a team, yes. I was over here on holiday a month ago, but yeah, first time we've raced over here.
So tonight, obviously bringing in the team, quite a few changes for your team coming in. Tell us a little bit about those changes and why they've come about.
Yeah, Ellis Perks is riding for Swindon in the Premiership, so we've got Anders Rowe guesting. And Ryan McDonald unfortunately couldn't make it due to work commitments. He lives in Glasgow and it would have been 2 days off work, which he couldn't get. So Chris Watts is already over here riding in for the Isle of Wight MDL team. So Chris steps in there, and then obviously we've still got a rider replacement for Luke Ruddick, who is still suffering with his concussion that he had from earlier in the season.
Now, at the start of the season, I think a lot of eyes were on the Thompson twins, and they certainly are delivering into what people thought they would. They're doing very well. They moved out of the reserve berth, doing very well in the middle of the team there. Are you happy with how they're both riding? Oh,
they've been above our expectations. They've both really, they've progressed so much this year. It's been fantastic to see, both of them. Obviously, Joe's been out under the concussion protocol for 23 days after a fall at Kent a few weeks ago, but this is his first match back, so it's great to see Joe back on track. And I say, but both of them have been absolutely brilliant. The way they've developed and into their overtaking moves and things like that, they have really progressed. And obviously, along with people like Jordan Palin and Dan Gilks, they've been the cream of the crop of the 15-year-olds this year.
And yourself, of course, being team manager, you enjoying it?
Yes, I had a dip into it 5 years ago when we raced just in the National Trophy, and it was great when I was asked in January to do it again this year. I've been involved with Leicester, since I was a supporter back in 1972. So it's a real honour to be for them to have offered me the position and the chance to do this.
And of course, you've got a fantastic team this season. If my memory serves me correct, you're top of the league at the moment. Playoff position is pretty much set for you guys at the moment. But when you're coming here, obviously it's a different track to a lot of the riders that haven't ridden. And you got those changes, so it's kind of a crunch time for everybody because you need to keep the momentum going, don't you?
That's right. I mean, we're actually second in the league now because Kent won on Monday, but because we've had a lot of rain-offs, we've still got 4 home matches left to do. Hopefully, weather permitting in the next 2 weeks. So yeah, we're in a great position. We've had some good results away, but every night is a new night. And like you say, this is a different track to when it's bigger than every other track in the country. So it's a real challenge because obviously the home riders here, they're obviously track specialists here, and so we're expecting a tough match tonight. But as always, we're looking to take some points away.
Well, look, we say it every week, we are a little bit biased over here towards the Warriors, but it's all in good jest. We want great speedway out there. We want the fans to be entertained, and everybody leaves on the island at the end of the night on the ferry having a laugh and gone home with good entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. If we can say at the end of the day, Speedway is nothing without the supporters. So if it's entertaining, and we'll see where the result is.
Excellent. Thanks for your time, Dave.
Thank you.
Don't talk about pies. Don't talk about pies.
Have you shown some moves in November at the party, Connor?
What party?
Joking. That's a fine for you then.
Oh, well.
Who's going first? Two. Cool. Blimey, this man's been practicing. Hard luck. That's good. Pass your back on, but go and take a place up on the podium. Thank you very much. Who's next to have 3 of those?
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together all through the grandstand and on the first bend bank for the riders from the Leicester Lion Cubs. Welcome to the Leicester boys and to their supporters over there. Great to see you and hope you have a great evening. But now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Isle of Wight, it's time for you to stamp your feet, clap your hands, wave your flags, show us your scarves, and welcome to the track your own Isle of Wight Wightlink Warriors. Good evening, Ben. Nice of you to pop in. Okay, I'm going to I'm going to toss the coin and Dan's going to call when it's in the air, okay?
Yeah, tails.
Tails is called. It's a tail. Dan, your choice?
2 and 4.
Okay, Lion Cubs win the toss, 2 and 4 in heat number 1. Riding at number 7 tonight, he's a very familiar face here at the Smallbrook Stadium. He was a Warrior at the start of the season. He's moved over to join the Lion Cubs. A danger man at reserve, Ryan Terry-Daley.
Thank you.
Riding at number 6 and coming in for a National League outing after some very good work in the development leagues. It's our own very own Chris Watts. Riding at number 5, I want you to give him a very special welcome this evening because he guests for the Lions tonight, but at the weekend, representing his own Kent club, he joined up with Drew Kemp to become the National League Pairs Champion. Will you welcome back to the island, Anders Rowe? Riding at number 4, and it's a dynamic pairing with his twin brother at number 3. They've made their way up into the team proper off of 2-point averages at the start of the season. Number 4 for the Lion Cubs, Dan Thompson. And Dan's twin brother at number 3 is Joe Thompson. Lion Cubs operate the rider replacement facility for the concussed Luke Ruddick at number 2. And a special welcome back. He did a great job last week as a Warrior, as a guest in that meeting against Bellevue. Let's say well done and thank you to Danyon Hume. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Chris Widman. Riding at number 6, it's his 21st birthday today. We're not going to sing happy birthday. He's going to do all the antics on the track from Connor King. Riding at number 5, the man who you can rely on 100%. Every meeting, he represents the Warriors as their skipper. It's Ben Morley. And great to see him back last week after his little concussion knock and out to do great things again this evening. Danno Verge. Running at number 3, had a super meeting last week against the Bellevue Colts, and we're looking forward to some more tonight from Scott Campos.
Oh, look at that. That's very good.
Up to number 2 in the team order and making good strides in his first National League season is Chad Wirtzfeld. And last but by no means least, a very popular visitor to the Isle of Wight. He deputises for Georgie Wood tonight, and I'm sure you want to give a rousing welcome, Jason Edwards. There we go, that's your lineups tonight for this Super National League fixture.
So here we go then. The riders still putting in their practice. Very shortly they will head back to the pits and we can bring you all the action as always, starting right at the beginning of heat number 1. usual rules apply. 3 for a win, 2 for a second, 1 for a third. Nothing if you come last. Easy to identify the home side. They wear red and blue helmet colours. The visitors from the East Midlands, the Leicester Lions, will wear the white helmet colours and a yellow helmet colour. So there we go. We're waiting for the riders to come onto the circuit for the opening heat. Here they come now. So Andy Haig, our cameraman on the centre. Bruce Buckland, our cameraman up on turn 2. So here we go. The riders coming to the line to get this one underway. Remember, the riders coming to the line. Remember the home side in the red and blue helmet colours. The visitors in white and yellow. So we've got Danyon Hume in the white helmet for the visitors on the outside. Often guests for the Warriors. Great character. Very exciting rider. His partner in yellow, Dan Thompson. Dan taking the rider replacement ride from Luke Ruddock. Jason Edwards, a guest for Georgie Wood in the red helmet for the Warriors. Chad Wirtzfeld is the rider in blue. That is how they line up then for the opening race. The starting marshal getting them into line to get this one underway. So the green light about to come on any minute once he gives the signal to the referee. There's the signal we've been looking for. Green lights on and away they go, and a charge for the first turn. And it is Hume on the outside who's got away there in the white helmet. Danyon Hume leading the way. Second place, Jason Edwards. Chad Wirtzfeld coming under pressure, and Dan Thompson has gone through into third place here. This is a good start for the Lion Cubs. Danyon Hume in front. One lap completed, the track quite heavily watered, as you can see there, to try and keep down the dust here. It really is a big, fast, pacey raceway here at the Smallbrook Stadium, just outside Ryde on the Isle of Wight. Riders quite well spread out there. Danyon Hume out in front. Dan Thompson in third place. So the Lion Cubs on a 4-2 here. And this would have been a good start for them. Jason Edwards, of course, the youngster in second place. Quick look over his shoulder there. 1 lap to go. Around this first and second turn. There is Hume down the back straight, looking comfortable. Round the bottom turn. And heading home for 3 points here in the white helmet. There he is. Hume takes the flag. Second place goes to Edwards. Third place there goes to Thompson. At the back it is Wirtzfeld. So that is 4 to the Leicester Lions, 2 to the Wightlink Warriors. And of course that is the progressive scores. But no doubt about the winner there. And well, he was guesting for us last week, done a super job, and doing a super job in his opening race here. But he's going to take some beating. Danyon Hume, very popular young man. And he comes round to the applause of the crowd. I'm sure we will get the Danyon wheelie. We get ready. Up goes the front wheel. The cameraman making sure he gets a good picture there. 2-4 the scores in favour of the visitors after the opening race. So the riders coming to the line for heat number 2. And the Warriors with a bit of work to do here, because Chris Watts is the rider in white. Chris, of course, rides for the Wizards, the second team here, the junior side from the island. Another one who come through the academy here. And his partner in yellow, Ryan Terry-Daley, a former Warrior. So this could be very, very interesting. Connor King in the red helmet, and the experienced Chris Widman in the blue helmet. And Chris has been getting some very good points as well. And of course here, a win tonight for the Warriors and a win at Stoke on Saturday could set things up very, very nicely for them. They are being chased, of course, by Cradley and Plymouth for that final spot. And of course Mildenhall race Bellevue on Sunday, and then away at Bellevue on Monday. Interesting lineup that will be. Here we go though, heat number 2, green lights on, and away they go, and a charge for the first turn. and it is the Warriors pair who've got away. It's Widman on the outside, King on the inside. Connor King, it is in front, and the red lights have come on there, and the referee Simon Humphrey Kennett there saw something. I didn't see it, but we're going to have a restart with all 4 riders. Well, the Warriors are going to have to do it that way again. Can they do it? Well, we're going to find out very shortly. So Chris Cass getting them back into line for this restart. Here we go, and away they go. And the charge for the first turn, and again the Warriors pair get away there. It is King in the red helmet, Widman in the blue helmet, Terry-Daley there in yellow. Terry-Daley looking for a gap up the inside of Widman as they go round the bottom turn. But it's Widman in the dirt line where he likes to be. Connor King, meanwhile, is out in front. Terry-Daley, former Warrior rider, back there in 3rd place. Chasing the home pair in at the back, it is Chris Watts. So up the banking on that 3rd and 4th turn, the right end of the stadium track, looking a little bit on the bumpy side here. Dust is flying early. There is Widman in that blue helmet, sitting quite merrily behind his young partner. Out in front, you can see the bump there as they left it in the middle of the turn there. 1 lap to go. Long as the Warriors parents don't do anything silly here, they're going to get a 5-1. Ryan Terry-Daley in 3rd place, not really making any ground up on the home side. So round the bottom turn, it is Connor King heading for the checkered flag. There he goes over the line for 3. 2 points there go to Widman, 1 to Ryan Terry-Daley, 5 to the Wightlink Warriors, 1 to the Leicester Lion Cubs. There's the scores on the doors. The Isle of Wight have 7, Leicester have 5. So the 2-point deficit turned round there in heat number 2. So cameraman Bruce Buckland up there on turn 2, getting some good action from that one here. But here come the home pairing, who pulled the big 5-1 home there to put the home side in front. 72.9. Connor is getting faster, there's no doubt about it, and loves his speedway. Very likeable young man, and well, he'll be liked even more after that one, won't he? Good win. So the 2-minute siren going, so the riders come round for heat number 3. Scott Campos and Ryan Terry-Daley for the home side, and Joe Thompson in white, Dan Thompson in yellow. 2 young men who come through the youth academy of British Speedway, and I've seen them quite a few times, so they really are exciting ones. Both got a very good future in the sport. So there is confirmation of the lineup here. Dan Thompson, of course, second ride for him, come out in heat number 1, so we have some experience of riding on the circuit here today. A good crowd in tonight to see this final league match of the 2019 season. Of course, will be more speedway here, possibly a playoff as well. Will that be against Leicester, Bellevue or Kent? So very interesting if, of course, the Warriors make it through. At the moment, they're looking pretty good. So here we go then. There's the signal from start marshal. Green lights on, away they go, and a charge for the first turn. Danno Verge it is who's made the start there. Verge it is in front. Campos coming right round the outside there. Super ride from Campos to join him. Dan Thompson goes through into 3rd place. Joe Thompson at the back here. But it is the Warriors on a 5-1 once again. Dan Thompson going right out in the dirt. He's going to try and blast round the outside of Danno Verge here. But Verge closes the door. Thompson again giving it a go here. Going right up the banking. And he's screwing it on. And he's going right round the outside. And he found a way past. So it is Campos in front, Dan Thompson in 2nd place, Danno Verge coming back at him here. You can see the bumps on the track. At the back it is Joe Thompson, but the Warriors on a 4-2. Dan Thompson beginning to pull away from Danno Verge and now making inroads on Scott Campos. So into this third and fourth turn here. Some super action, but it is Scott Campos who looks like he's got this one in the bag. And there he goes over the line. Second place, worked hard for it, Dan Thompson. Third place goes to Danno Verge. 4 to the Warriors, 2 to the Lion Cubs. There's the scores on the doors. It is the Isle of Wight on 11, Leicester on 7. We've had 3 of the planned 15 heats. No sign of rain, we're pleased to say. And at the moment, the Warriors in front and looking good. Scott Campos coming round for an extra lap here to take the applause of the crowd, and why not? It's a good win. So 11-7 the scores. 73.1, slower than the reserve race, but nevertheless you get 3 points if you come home first, whatever the time is of your race.
4-2 heat advantage in favour of the home side. Warriors lead the meeting 11 points to 7 after 3 races.
So time to move on to heat number 4, and the home side introduced Ben Morley, first appearance on the track for him. For the visitors in white, Anders Rowe. Anders of course rides for the Somerset Rebels in the championship, and number 1 for the Kent Kings. That's how good this Lions side are. They've got 2 number 1s in Hume and Rowe in the side here. And in the blue helmet for the home side, coming out onto the circuit, Chris Widman, paid win for him, first time out. There he is on the inside. And in yellow, Ryan Terry-Daley. So there is Terry-Daley coming to the line, knowing that he's got to go a little bit better than he did last time when the home side took a 5-1 off him. So there's the signal. Starting Marshall wants them into place. The retreat there on the first turn, plus the club shot, as always, do a superb job. So here we go then. Starting Marshall, Chris Cass has got them into line. The green light is about to come on. There it is. And away they go, and a charge for the first turn. And look at this here. It's a superstar, but it is Morley who's gone in front. Morley, it is leading the way. Terry-Daley there, and Chris Widman in the minor positions, but they won't mind this one iota. So down that home straight into the one turn. Widman trying to work hard there at the back, trying to find a way around the outside of Anders Rowe. Somewhat surprisingly in third place. Ryan Terry-Daley still in second place, but Ben Morley well out in front. There's the race at the back here. And Anders Rowe, well, he's been here many a times. We know what he can do. Saw him get a massive bag of points for Somerset at Eastbourne a month or so ago. Very impressive rider as well. But Ben Morley is impressing as well. He is way out in front. There's Ryan Terry-Daley still in second place. Third place at the moment in that white helmet, it is Anders Rowe. And this is going to be a split heat, which will keep the Warriors 4 points in front. So Ben Morley goes over the line. Comfortable win for him. Second place there goes to Ryan Terry-Daley. Third place there to Anders Rowe. 3 points to the Warriors, 3 to the Lion Cubs. And there is the scores on the doors. The Isle of Wight have 14 and Leicester have 10. But a good win there for Ben Morley. No doubt he will come round for a extra lap here, as he does. The man from the land of the shrimpers up there in Southend coming round for the applause of the crowd. 72.3, it's similar to the reserves race, but as we keep saying, it doesn't matter. You get 3 points, you win the race. and he won it in emphatic style. So Ben heads back to the pits. Let's go pit side.
Okay, Connor, 4 heats down, heat 2, great win by yourself there. How does it feel out there?
Yeah, the track feels real different compared to last week. Last week it was a bit patchy in heat 2 when I was out, and that time smooth.
Smooth?
Yeah.
You're looking pretty quick out there as well. Dropped the clutch nice.
What, the first one or the second one?
Yeah, fresh air. It's a lot easier when you get a good start, isn't it?
Yeah, when you get out in front, if the track's bad or not, it helps when you're in front, because you've got no one in front of you, because if someone's in front of you and you pick grip up, you have to worry about them more than yourself. So yeah, definitely.
Keep it going, mate.
Cheers, mate.
So our thanks there go to Connor King, winner of heat number 2. Let's move on then to heat number 5. And Scott Campos and Danno Verge got a 4-2 first time out. They are out once again in this one. But then so is Danyon Hume for the Visitors. He was a winner first time out. And Terry-Daley out once again, taking the rider replacement ride. So Terry-Daley got a second place last time out. So he will want to be showing his former employers what they're missing. Campos there, well, it says 100% on his goggle strap, and he always gives 100%. And very exciting rider, loves the outside line. There is confirmation of the lineup then. So Verge is out there. We're waiting for Terry-Daley. Here he comes now, making his way to the line. Going to be a busy lad tonight, but he won't mind that. He's on the inside gate number 1. Always well turned out is Ryan, very likeable lad. So here we go then. Campos in red, Hume in white, Verge in blue. This could be an interesting one. And away they go, and a charge for the first turn. And look at this here. It is Terry-Daley who's gone in front here. Terry-Daley leading the way. Campos in second place. Hume in third place. Now this could be really interesting. Campos going right up the banking, and he's going to swoop round the outside of Terry-Daley, and he's done that in style. So Scott Campos it is who takes over the lead. Terry-Daley in second place. Hume in third place there. Danno Verge at the back. Hume will want to get past his partner and take up the challenge, and he's going up the bank in the fast way round the outside into second place. Race on up front with Scott Campos leading the way from Danyon Hume in second place. Down the back straight into the bottom turn, and Hume is looking fast. Can he find a way round? He switches back to the inside here, and he's getting closer to Campos here. They've got 1 lap to go. Round the first and second turn, Campos right out in the dirt line where he likes to be. Still in second place there, Danyon Hume. And Hume will get him, try that cut back up the inside here. And he's getting closer, but not close enough. Campos hangs on for the win. Hume takes second. Third place there goes to Terry-Daley. At the back, Danno Verge. Verge still finding his way back from that injury. But a good race there, 3 points apiece. And that means the scores are now 17 to the Isle of Wight, 13 to Leicester. So Scott will come round for his lap of honour. And I do like it when they do this. I also think it's very important for the fans as well to be acknowledged.
73.1. Second in white was Danyon.
So here we go then. Scott coming round down the back straight. He will head back to the pits.
To the home side, the Warriors, and 13 to our visiting Lions. We are 17-13 after 5 races. Here comes the 2-minute time allowance for you in heat number 6, the race.
Well, they're pushing on with it, aren't they? That's good to see as we get ready for heat number 6. Jason Edwards riding in red, second appearance on the track, second place for him, first time out. Chad Wirtzfeld, his young partner there in blue, in the white helmet for the visitors. And that is Anders Rowe. He will want to go better than he did last time. Chris Watts, his second ride, he didn't score in his first one, he's in yellow. So this could be an interesting one to see what changes Anders Rowe has made. So he's back in third place last time out. So the Lions, of course, are a little bit battered around with injuries here today. But no doubt they will give it a go. Just 4 points separating the sides. Rider replacement as well never really benefits a team. But here we go, heat number 6 of 15. And away they go in a charge for the first turn. And it is Edwards there who's gone in front. Jason Edwards leading the way. Anders Rowe trying to find a way back up the inside of him as go into the bottom turn. It is Edwards in front, Rowe in second place here. And well, young Jason Edwards really is looking classy. He's round that first and second turn. Chad Wirtzfeld there in third place. Oh, and Edwards has got machine problems there. You saw him signal. Rowe has gone past him here. And now Wirtzfeld has. Can Edwards keep that fight going? And as Rowe it is in front. There is Edwards booming around in third place. Watts is at the back there. But Rowe coming under pressure from Chad Wirtzfeld. Rowe looks over his shoulder here and he knows he's got a real tear away behind him. Round this first and second turn, spectacular action. Anders Rowe in front, more worried about what's going on behind him and what is keeping his nose in front. Wirtzfeld there in second place. They head for the checkered flag. Rowe it is who gets the victory. Second place goes to Wirtzfeld and third place will go to Chris Watts. And it's 2 to the Warriors, 4 to the Lion Cubs. Rather fortunate, because Jason Edwards looked good at the time. 19 to the Isle of Wight, 17 to Leicester after 6. Anders Rowe looking like he's going straight back to the pits.
So, heat number 6, the rider's going straight back to pits, and the official result goes this way. It's a win for the rider in white for the visiting Lion Cubs, Anders Rowe. His winning time, 72.8. Second in blue for the Warriors was Chad Wirtzfeld, and third in yellow for the Lion Cubs was Chris Watts. 4-2 heat advantage to the visitors, and the scores condensed together a little bit. It's Warriors 19 and Lion Cubs 17, and I'm sure you want to give a round of sympathetic applause to Jason Edwards there, who was in the right place, and the engine just gave a little bit of up on the ghost on him. So bad luck to Jason. Let's hope that
so the riders getting ready to come on to the circuit for the next heat, which is heat number 7 of 15, the 2-minute siren going. So here we go, and it is Ben Morley in red, Connor King in blue, Dan Thompson in white, or Joe Thompson in white, Dan Thompson in yellow. So this could be an interesting one, just 2 points separating the sides. No doubt that Ben Morley will be favourite for this one, having won his first one easy enough. Dan Thompson third appearance, Joe Thompson second appearance. So here we go then. Connor King on the outside was also a winner first time out. And away they go, and no surprise, Morley has made a jet propelled start there. Morley it is in front, Connor King in second place, the Warriors 1 and 2. The Thompson twins at the back. Dan Thompson it is in third place, taking up the challenge. Joe Thompson behind him here. But Ben Morley looking cool, looking calm, looking collective. There is King coming under pressure from Dan Thompson, who's going to look for a gap up on the inside here. And it looks like he's going to go past him. King coming back at him on the outside. Super race going on here. King has gone back into second place. There is King. There is Thompson. Thompson again attacking on the inside. Now moves to the outside. Ben Morley, meanwhile, having things very much his own way in front position. 1 lap to go. But Connor King doing well there in second place. King still hanging on there again. Thompson trying to switch back on him. But King looks like he's got the verdict. Oh, and Dan Thompson looks like he's got machine problems here, but he's got to keep it going because Joe Thompson's already pulled out of it. There's the flags for Morley and King. And, well, there is Dan Thompson who crawls over the line for third place. Well, it's a 5-1 to the Wightlink Warriors. And they now go 6 points clear because the Isle of Wight have 24 and the Leicester Lion clubs have 18.
Well, here we go again, ladies and gentlemen.
So Connor King, Ben Morley coming round to the applause of the starting marshal, Chris Gass, as well as the crowd here today. And why not indeed. Big 5-1, 24-18, 6 points a cushion now. And the home side looking like they're beginning to take control of this one, but don't underestimate this Leicester side.
And the third man home in yellow for the Lion Clubs was Dan Thompson. 5-1 heat advantage to the Warriors. It's 24 to the Warriors. It's 18 to the Lion Cubs. 71.3.
So here we go then. We're going to move on to heat number 8, the halfway stage of this National League encounter. The riders coming to the line. Ryan Terry-Daley in the yellow helmet, seen plenty of him so far. And Joe Thompson taking the rider replacement ride in white. Joe has struggled for points so far. In the red helmet, Chad Wirtzfeld, and he really is a young tearaway. And the experienced Chris Widman in the blue helmet on the inside. That's how they line up then for this heat. The 8th of 15. And who is going to get the verdict at the end of it? At the moment, the home side in front, the visitors can use the tactical, but they can't use it in this race. And of course, those rider replacement rides can only be taken by the 2 Thompsons and the 2 reserves, so does make it a little bit harder for the Lion Cubs. And they are 6 points down. So here we go then. Away they go and a charge for the first turn there. And look at this here, because it is Ryan Terry-Daley who got away there. Second place. Wirtzfeld third place. It is Thompson in white and Widman at the back here. So round that first and second turn. Look at this here. Wirtzfeld really screwing it on. Ryan Terry-Daley still hanging on at the moment. Into the bottom turn. Chad Wirtzfeld there in second place, but Ryan Terry-Daley out in front looking pretty comfortable now. Round his first turn. Still Joe Thompson there in third place, so the Lion Cubs on a 4-2 as it stands at the moment. With Ryan Terry-Daley out in front here, still coming under pressure from young Chad. Let's go round the first and second turn here, and Chad is going for it here, and he's going to find a way past him. Oh, look at this here. Wow, what can you say? Terry-Daley hanging on. Wirtzfeld really bursting round the outside here, and he's going to go for him on the line. Oh my word, he got him. Wow, super race that was. A win for Chad Wirtzfeld. What about that? Second place, Ryan Terry-Daley, who led all the way right to the finishing line, and then he got pinched right on that line. Super stuff indeed. And 1 point there went to Joe Thompson. So the 4-2 becomes a 3-3. And Barry Bishop enjoyed that one, and so he should. Well, there is Chad Wirtzfeld. Had to work very hard. 3 points apiece. That's the scores on the doors. 27 to the Warriors, 21 to the Lion Cubs. Still 6 points separating the sides.
To the Warriors, 21 to the visiting Lion Cubs in heat number.
So we move on then to heat number 9, and well, we said they could use a tactical, and they're using it in this one here in yellow. Danyon Hume taking the tactical substitute ride. His partner in white, Anders Rowe. For the home side, we've got Scott Campos in red. He's been pretty good so far today. Scott so far with 2 wins. And in yellow, or blue rather, Danno Verge, and Danno struggling for points at the moment, only 1 point to his name. So this is an interesting one here. If Campos can get out in front, he could cause all sorts of mayhem. Danno Verge could do the same. The pressure here on Anders Rowe, who was a rather fortunate winner last time out, and Danyon Hume, who's already had a win and a second place. Visitors need a 5-1, no doubt about that. Starting marshal wants them in place to get this one underway. The 9th rather of 15 heats. There's a signal to the referee. Green lights. Oh, away they go. Very quickly dropping the tapes there. And look at this here. It is Rowe and Hume who have led from the start. Anders Rowe in front, Danyon Hume there in second place. Hume on the outside takes over the lead here, and Rowe on the inside of him here. The Lion Cubs on a 5-1. Campos back in third place. Danno Verge at the back. No work on this pairing whatsoever, and this will drag the visitors right back into the match. So there is Hume leading the way. Rowe in second place here, doing the job he was brought in to do. Replacing, of course, Ellis Perks, who also rides in the top flight for the Swindon Robins. That tells you how strong this team is. There is Campos and Verge. They are at the back, but out in front here, Anders Rowe in second place, and Danyon Hume out in front here, and Leicester are going to get a very big 5-1 here, and all of a sudden the deficit is just 2, because Hume and Rowe have come first and second, and third place there going to Campos and Verge. 28-26 the scores now after 9 of the 15 heats.
Substitute does the business. The rider in yellow, the race winner, Danyon Hume.
Really celebration there for Danyon Hume. And no doubt the cameraman there getting some great shots. As he comes round, one more wheelie. Will it be down the back straight as well? Enjoying his speedway is Danyon. So we move on then to heat number 10. Jason Edwards in red, Chad Wirtzfeld in blue, Joe Thompson in white, Dan Thompson is the rider in yellow. That's how they line up then for this one. And with the Lions having got themselves back into it, Jason Edwards and Chad Wirtzfeld need to get some points on the scoreboard for the home side. Edwards, of course, very unlucky last time out. There's a signal to the referee, green lights on, away they go. And the charge for the first turn, and look at this here. It is Jason Edwards who's made a super start there. Dan Thompson in second place, Chad Wirtzfeld there in third place. At the back, Joe Thompson. But Jason Edwards absolutely leapt from the start like a scalded cat. Wirtzfeld there, we know he will keep chasing, he always does. Dan Thompson in second place. Joe Thompson at the back, so the Warriors on a 4-2 as it stands at the moment. Go round the banking on that third and fourth turn, the right end of the stadium. Riders quite well spread out, a little bit of dust flying up here. Jason Edwards won't mind, he's got clear sights in front of him. It's round that bottom turn. Spectacular style of Edwards. 1 lap to go. Still Dan Thompson in second place. Wirtzfeld there in third place. Looks like we've lost Joe Thompson, who's retired from the race. So round the bottom turn, it is Jason Edwards who's going to take the victory in the dust. And Dan Thompson has gone down out of our picture. And there he is, getting back to his feet here. Well, if he can get the bike up and push it over the fence, he will get a point. But, looks like he may have hurt himself, and that's not good news for the visitors. And he's going to the centre here. Let's hope he's okay. Jason Edwards there takes the victory, and second place Chad Wirtzfeld, rather fortunate, no third place finisher. 5 to the Isle of Wight, none to Leicester, 33 to the Isle of Wight, 26 to the Lion Cubs. And well, very unfortunate there, but he's not going to get a point because the time limit has been used, having pushed his bike over the line.
Jason Edwards here then. We're going to take an early interval here, so we're just grabbing the pits. Last race win, fantastic after a, disappointing retirement in the second ride.
Yeah, we've had a few little problems recently, but you know when you're just trying to get it sorted and you think, right, everything's sorted, then another thing little happened. But hey, we just swapped bikes, and then I went out and won the last one, so we're on a roll now. Keep it going. I'm not sure what the score is at the moment, but I think the Isle of Wight in the lead, I hope. So yeah, I mean Connor's had a good old night so far, and he's smashing it. So yeah, kick on from here. Hopefully get the Warriors a win.
It's fair to say that you're a supporter of Speedway on the island. You're always over here when we asked you. You like the track, you like the ferry ride. It's good to be over here. Yeah, no, I mean the whole setup down here is brilliant and everything, and obviously the track, depending on when you come, is always slightly different. And obviously, like last year, I'd never been here before, and now I'm like a weekly visitor or something. But no, it's always good to make a trip over here, and obviously Barry and that, they do wonders over here, so it's always just nice to try and give back. Always good to see you over. Keep it going, mate.
So we move on then to heat number 11 of 15. Just 4 heats remaining here, and 5 heats I should say, including this one. 33-26 the scores in favour of the home side. Ben Morley in red, Connor King in blue. Danyon Hume been in superform so far, he's in white. Ryan Terry-Daley is the rider in yellow. So it looks like Ryan could be taking 7 rides tonight, and why not? He's got the track experience here, already been in pretty good form. Of course, he gets his normal 4 programmed rides, so he can have 3 extra ones. Of course, the visitors are missing Luke Ruddock. So here we go then. Morley in red, King in blue, he's looked good today. Hume in white, and away they go. Charge for the first turn, and it's Danyon Hume who's got the drop. Hume is in front here. Morley with some work to do in second place. King goes through in the third place. Terry-Daley is at the back. Terry-Daley now trying to get round the outside of Connor King on that bottom turn there, and he has gone through in the third place. Danyon Hume is leading the way. Ben Morley in the second place here, chasing hard. He doesn't get beaten often round here, but with young Danyon out in front here, some work for Morley to do. Down the bank in, and Hume looking for his 3rd race win of the night. It's down the back straight, and Morley's not gaining on him here. Still Terry-Daley in 3rd place, so the Lion Cubs are still fighting. King there, having had a win and a paid win, can do nothing about it this time. He's at the back. Track's very bumpy there. You had Connor King say earlier he thought it was smooth. Well, it doesn't look too smooth to me, but I'm not riding a motorbike, I'm pleased to say. Danyon Hume is though, and he has just taken the checkered flag once again. Second place goes to Morley. Third place to Ryan Terry-Daley, who hasn't realised the race has finished half a lap ago. Shake of the hands from Morley and Hume. And the battle of the 2 big guns there goes in the way of the visitors. With Terry-Daley's 3rd place point there, it's 2 to the Warriors, 4 to the Lion Cubs. 35 to the Isle of Wight, 30 for Leicester. So they are still in this match. Of course, the Warriors have still got to go to Beaumont Park for the return fixture. So we move on then to number 12, and this could be an interesting one. It's got Campos in red, Chris Widman in blue, Ryan Terry-Daley out once again for a reserved ride. Perhaps that's why he was rushing back to the pits. And in yellow, Chris Widman. Widman had a paid win first time out, hasn't scored since. So Scott Campos has been in good form though. He's had 2 wins and a 3rd place. So he knows if he can get something here, the Warriors would be nudging their way nearer to that all-important victory. Good also to see Steve Luxton here, flown over from the States. Of course, the former gladiator, the Warrior, as he was known, and also linked with Plymouth, hence the name Gladiators down there in Devon. A club very close to his heart, as was the Exeter Falcons. So here we go then. Scott Campos in red, Chris Widman in blue, Joe Thompson in white, and less than 30 seconds for Ryan Terry-Daley. And maybe Ryan had machine problems because he did rush back to the pits here. But time is ticking away here as we wait for him to come out. And well, could do with him coming out pretty quick in view of the music playing in the background there. Not my type, I've got to be honest. But the 3 riders waiting patiently at the line. And Ryan Terry-Daley has failed the 2 minutes. So we wait to see if he will be replaced here by Chris Watts. Or if when he was actually replacing Chris Watts, I don't think they can bring Chris back in. So it will be 3 riders only. So, bigger chance here for the Warriors to increase that lead. Extra pressure on the rider in the white helmet here, Joe Thompson. Joe so far has only scored 1 point. So there is confirmation of the revised lineup. And the other 3 riders better get ready. Of course, they're burning fuel at the start line there. As you heard someone in the background, it'd be awful if they run out of fuel. So, the 5-1 here to the home side would really sort this out very, very nicely. But will they get it? We're going to find out very shortly. Chris Cass there signalling to the referee. And here we go then. Campos on the inside gate in the red helmet in blue. It is Chris Widman. Here we go, green lights on, and away they go. Joe Thompson's missed the start here, but Scott Campos hasn't. Campos it is in front, Widman in second place. The Warriors 1 and 2 here, and this could be a really big nail in the visitors' coffin. Up the banking at the far end of the stadium. Scott Campos it is in front, and Widman in second place. Joe Thompson not had the best of nights, he's back there in third, and a 5-1 here to the Isle of Wight will open up a 7-point cushion with just, in fact it will be a 9-point cushion with 3 races to go. So there is Campos, there is Widman. Not the most exciting race I've seen, but it doesn't matter. If you're a home fan, you'll enjoy this. Down the home straight, 1 lap to go. Scott Campos leading the way, looking for his 3rd race win of the night. Out of 4 starts, had a good night. Widman there in second place. There's Joe Thompson, who suffered with machine problems, also carrying an injury as well. So there's a checkered flag. It's a 5-1 to the Warriors. A win for Scott Campos. Second place, Chris Widman. 3rd place there going to Joe Thompson. There's the scores on the doors. The Isle of Wight have 40. Leicester have 31. And we have 3 races remaining. No doubt they're going to come round for a lap of honour. Let's listen to the crowd, give them the applause.
Winner is the rider in red, Campos. Scott's winning time 74.9. Second in blue, also with the Warriors, Widman. Third in white, Thompson for the Lion Cubs. 5-1 heat advantage to the Warriors. They lead the meeting 40 points to 31. 40-31. Winning time again for Scott Campos was 74.9.
So we're now at the business end of the meeting, and riding in the red helmet here for the home side, it is Jason Edwards. His partner in blue, Ben Morley. In the white helmet for the visitors, Danyon Hume, and in the yellow helmet it is Anders Rowe. Rowe and Hume got a 5-1 last time out. That was against Campos and Verge. What can they do here against Edwards and Morley? Morley has dropped just 1 point so far. Edwards would have only dropped 1 point, but for machine problems when he was well out in front. So here we go, starting marshal calling him into place for the 13th of 15 heats. There's a signal, green light's on. Way to go. Hume has made a jet-propelled start on the inside there. Hume is leading the way, Edwards in second place. Morley coming under pressure. Morley's gone to the back, but he's got back into third place. Rowe has gone to the back here. And a 3-all here will guarantee victory for the home side. So it is Danyon Hume out in front. Second place, it is Edwards. Third place, it is Morley. Rowe still there in last position here. And the home side will secure victory should it stay like this. I'm sure it will. Danyon Hume doesn't look like he's going to be caught here. Edwards still there in second place. The dust flying up here. But it's Hume who's got the clearest view in front. Edwards having to look at his dust, and Morley looking at Edwards' dust, and Anders Rowe looking at everyone's dust. He's at the back. Round the bottom turn, Danyon Hume has news that he could be signing for the Eastbourne Eagles to replace Georgie Wood. So there it is, a win for Hume. Second place goes to Jason Edwards. Third place there to Ben Morley. 3 to the Warriors, 3 to the Lions. That means the Isle of Wight have 43, Leicester have 34, and there is just 2 heats remaining. 9 points separating the sides, only 2 5-0s would give the Lions victory. Hume goes straight back to the pits, as do all the others.
Well, there we go with heat number 13 and in white.
So here we go then, the riders coming onto the circuit for the penultimate heat. Riding in red, Danno Verge. Verge there in that red helmet on gate number 3. Connor King is in blue. He's on the inside gate. In the white helmet, Chris Watts replaces Dan Thompson. Dan was a faller last time out. Ryan Terry-Daley is in yellow on the outside. So the Lions need 2 5-0s. It's as simple as that to get a victory. 5-1 and a 4-2 will not be enough. Or even 2 5-1s won't be enough. We need a 5-0 and a 5-1 to get a draw. So the Islanders only, or Warriors only need to finish in this one. Here we go. And away they go. Charge for the first turn. And it is Ryan Terry-Daley from the outside who's got the drop. Terry-Daley it is in front. Second place it is Connor King. Third place Danno Verge. This will be enough for the home side. Down the home straight once again. Shoot past our cameraman on the centre there. There is Terry-Daley. Second place Connor King. Ryan Terry-Daley, well, he missed his last race under the 2 minutes, and how costly could that be? Into the first turn again there. Very, very dusty. Terry-Daley leading the way. Second place, it is still Connor King. And if it stays like this, it will be a shared heat. We've had quite a few of them tonight. And Ryan Terry-Daley looking for his first race win of the evening. Got pipped, of course, right on the line in one race. Super race that was as well. So around the third and fourth turn rather. Terry-Daley heading for the checkered flag and about to go over the line. Oh, Connor King almost caught him. Another lap, who knows? So as always, Ryan Terry-Daley does a little bit extra. Second place Connor King, third place Danno Verge. 3 to the Wightlink Warriors, 3 to the Lion Cubs. 46-37. Victory assured for the home side. They go back into the playoff positions. Well, Leicester are still in their playoff position. They need to win a couple more matches to book their place for sure in that one. Ryan Terry-Daley done his part there in heat number 14. So we got one heat to go, 9 points between the sides. Home side, home and dry. Well, the Lion Cubs could still get something from this meeting, but they would need a 5-1 in this one to do so, because if they should lose by 6 or less, they would take a point home. So very simple, the home side need to make sure they don't get a 5-1. So the lineup then for this final heat. Jason Edwards rides in red. Edwards' partner in blue, Ben Morley. In white there on the inside, Danyon Hume. And in yellow, it is Joe Thompson. So Joe Thompson coming out for an extra ride here in this one. So this could be an interesting one. Which way will it go? We will find out very shortly. Edwards there's been a very good guest here tonight. So far on 7, paid 8. He would have had 3 more on top of there as well. Ben Morley, well, got a third place last time out, but consistent as always. He's on 9, paid 10. Danyon Hume has been the pick of the visitors at the moment. He's on 14 points. And Joe Thompson so far on 2. So here we go, green lights on and away they go. Charge for the first turn. Morley and Edwards have popped off the start. It is Edwards on the inside, Morley on the outside. Hume with some work to do. He's back in third place. Thompson at the back here. But the Warriors looking for a 5-1 here, and if they should get it, they would finish it off in style. Ben Morley it is in front there. Jason Edwards there in second place. They know each other well. Around the bottom turn, Morley in that blue helmet leading the way here. Still Jason Edwards in second place. Danyon Hume keeping them honest there in third place. You can see how dusty it is here. Down the back straight. Morley has gone. He's heading for victory. He's seen enough of the rear wheel of Danyon Hume. Now Hume can look at his, and he can look at Edwards as well. Round this first and second turn, Ben Morley and Jason Edwards are going to finish the job for the Warriors in super style. They go round the bottom turn, heading for the checkered flag. There they go over the line. A win for Morley. Second place Edwards. Third place goes to Hume. The Warriors finish in style with a big 5-1. And there is the final score. The Isle of Wight have 51 and the Leicester Lion Cubs have 38. Well, it's been a good team performance from the home side. They made sure Leicester go home pointless here from the Smallbrook Stadium with a 13-point victory. So let's have a look at the individual scores. We start with the visitors, and Danyon Hume scored 15. And right of replacement, of course, for Luke Ruddock. Joe Thompson, 2 and 1 bonus. Dan Thompson scored 4. 6 paid 8 for Anders Rowe. Expected more, to be honest. 1 point there goes to Chris Watts. 10 paid 11 for Ryan Terry-Daley, a total of 38. For the victorious Wightlink Warriors, number 1, Jason Edwards, 9 paid 10. Number 2, Chad Wirtzfeld, 7 paid 8. Number 3, 10-point haul there for Scott Campos. Danno Verge, 2 paid 3 at number 4. 12 paid 13 for Ben Morley. 7 paid 8 for Connor King. And 4 paid 6 for Chad Wirtzfeld. That's it, 51-38. It's all from me.